started out with just doing things that I kind of liked. I love music. It's a great way for me to kind of get away from my regular life and really focus on putting together a quality radio show for people in the community. I really love that.
You feel part of a bigger picture, which is important to me, to feel like I'm part of a network that's active and doing something.
We just all kind of grow as a family and tie us back to our community to say, that we have to give back. And part of what makes the world go around, and specifically your region go around, and then even more so your community go around, is the work that we all do as a team to give back. It's not all about paid, it's my job work. There's volunteerism is a huge part of what makes this place go around.
I have a real love for the area, and I just want to see it continue to thrive.
It's a great experience. Really feel like your presence in the world is important.
It doesn't take Superman to be a volunteer. It takes someone who cares and wants to donate their time, and we'll find joy in that. If you can find joy in that, then you can be a great volunteer.
I think volunteering is such a great thing, and it always ends up, and people always say this, but you get more out of it than you really ever think that you will.
Everybody has a gift that they can give back.
You are part of the unique mosaic of this region we call home. A vibrant blend of arts and culture, healthcare, education, social services, urban renewal, historic preservation, and environmental stewardship. You bring style, texture, color, purpose, and passion to this living mosaic of astonishing beauty and character.
The nonprofit link to quality of life issues in the region is absolutely critical. The fact that federal and state dollars are dwindling, and the fact that that nonprofits really have had to pick up the ball in a lot of areas to ensure that we have a high quality of life it's absolutely huge.
It's not all about paid, it's my job work. There's volunteerism is a huge part of what makes this place go around.
Over 1,800 nonprofit organizations operate throughout the 5-county Grand Traverse region, employing 15,000 people and addressing some of our community's most challenging situations. The growth in the nonprofit sector has outpaced Michigan's overall economy. Michigan ranks in the top third in charitable giving nationwide.
Nonprofits are also a big economic driver for the region. Some of our largest employers are nonprofit organizations. And so they contribute, I think, more to the quality of life collectively than any other force in the region. The work they do on the ground and the scales of economy they bring to the region are vital to our quality of life.
I've been really impressed by just the genuine volunteer spirit of the people that I've run into, and the people who've been volunteering with us. It's been really, really great, really affirming. It really has shown me that this community is full of people that want to get out there and help and want to continue to see our area just flourish.
I think everybody has that. It's just carving out where it is that you want to volunteer your time. What would make you happy in life? And I think that's really what the key is.
Everybody has a gift to give. Everybody has life experiences to share. Everybody has a heart that can be utilized, and everybody can touch someone's life.
Through the active foresight of area foundations and giving circles, philanthropy contributes millions of dollars annually to nonprofit organizations throughout the region. Every individual donation provides a direct benefit to the communities we live, work, and play in. In 2007, $306 billion were donated to charitable organizations. 75% of that came from individuals. If you add bequest gifts from individual estates, the total giving from individuals is 83%. Foundation giving was 12%, and corporate support was 5%.
Actually, the majority of the giving really is personal and comes from individuals. And so that's a really critical piece to remember as folks are thinking about where they're going to put their energy and their resources, that it's that individual giving that really makes a huge difference.
And I think that's the impact you can have when you have somebody who volunteers in a community. They get connected to to what's happening, to something, a positive movement. And when you do that, I mean, positive brings positive, so these folks are feeling that, and it becomes this cycle. Instead of being separated, now you become part of something bigger, and that always, I think, feels great.
Once you see it in action, it's really inspiring, that your life can be 100% about giving back. I think that improves your quality of life to feel like you can do something and that you are doing something.
Community service knows no boundaries. People of every age, ability, and availability are making a difference every day just by doing what they want to do.
Well, I don't think people really realize how important their volunteering is. We are a volunteer-driven organization, like a lot of organizations in Traverse, and everything that people do really makes a difference. And I think some people come out and they volunteer and they say, I just answered the phone, I just was on the board of directors, I just pounded a nail, I just landscaped. But the truth is, all of those justs add up into changing someone's life, and all of those justs make an organization happen that couldn't happen. It's not just to us, it's terribly important, and so we would highly encourage people to come out and volunteer in our office, volunteer on a board, volunteer in a committee, volunteer on our job site. Because even if it just feels like you're doing something, it's way more important to us than that.
When you can get somebody to understand that the impact they can have, even though they may not be an expert in that area, but they're willing to put their time forth and their energy forth, that's going to, help tenfold in helping these people or these organizations, achieve what it is that they want to do.
I saw a sign downtown that said, volunteer 1 hour, give $1. That sign really got into my head, and I started thinking how I could make a period in my life a big experience, and how I could learn so much more about the community I was living in for a short period of time by getting involved instead of just, being in my own bubble.
There's just so much that you can do. It's almost overwhelming sometimes. I think then that's when you realize you just have to start taking baby steps and just do it one step at a time and do what you can, and hopefully you'll inspire other people along the way and they'll jump on board with you.
Our lives continue to be enriched by the vibrancy and diversity that the nonprofit sector brings to northern Michigan. Every individual thread you weave, your time, your talent, or your treasure, adds strength, texture, and beauty to this extraordinary mosaic.